Bruce. You just caught me working from home. You know what I miss the most in this crazy time? Building robots. Let's build some. So first we need a robot. That easy. Now I'll show you how I built it.
So the kit we're using for making our robots is called the LEGO Mindstorms Education Kit. It's filled with all kinds of robot parts, wheels, computer things, everything you need to build some awesome robots. So check it out online at the LEGO Mindstorms website for more inspiration and education. So let's have a look at building this robot dog. This is just our screen we use for the coding. The play button's always there to load it up. Okay, let's have a look. We'll put this loop module in there. We can build our program inside that, and that just ensures it goes back to the beginning once the program is finished. We'll wire them together so they can speak to each other, and now we can start putting it together. First is activating the color sensor and making the head go up. So we'll put the color sensor in there. We'll have to choose yellow, and the port is number 4, so it can communicate to the motor. Speaking of which, that's our next thing to put in, is the motor to control the head going up and down. Then our next thing to do is make the dog stand, or in this case jump up. So we'll use both motors. This controls both motors at the same time. Now we're going to get him to lift his leg, and that'll just be, we'll wait for a second and then use one leg to go up. Okay, now this is a fun part. We have to use the sound control. So we can record our own sounds or use sounds from a library. Now the next part, we have to jiggle the leg. So let's have a look and see how that works. Yep, so we're just going to put in 4 movements of that one leg, and we'll change that in a minute to make the motion. Alright, the next thing is putting that leg back down again. Really simple, just a little bit of time and one motor goes back down. Wait for another second, and then we want both legs to go down into the seated position. And the final piece of code is to take the head back to the beginning position all the way down. And that's it. That's the program. So now we're going to have to go back through the little bits of the program and fine-tune them so that the dog does what we want it to do. It's a pretty fine line between it standing up and falling down, but I had to play with it for a fair while, and the numbers that I've done here seem to work for me, but they might not necessarily work for you. It's just all about experimentation. So we've already done the color sensor, but I'm just looking at the motor that controls the head going up and down. Now you can set rotations or degrees. For that one I've set rotations, but for the the two motors operating the legs, I'm going to do it with degrees because it's easier to understand for me. Maybe not for you, but whatever works. So this one we've gone -55, so that makes the legs go up. Now these little timers between the different parts of the program are handy. So we've set it for 2 seconds there. And then we'll make that one leg go up. So by choosing one motor, you're choosing one leg. I've set degrees for it to go up. And how many degrees? I think probably about -100. That will make it go up. Then we'll set the timer again just for a couple of seconds before we make the noise. Now, making the noise, we're going to make our own sound. So we'll go here, record sound, and we can record our own sound. What should we call it? Let's have a look. Running water. Running water, that would probably be better. And then you can record your own sound. So here I am recording the sound. You can record it for as long as you like. 8 seconds is the maximum. So as simple as that, that's already saved. So that will work within the program. We can move over to the next one, which is shaking the leg. Now, shaking the leg, I've done it fairly simply. I've just got the same motor 4 times in a row, but I'm just going to make it same power on each one. So I've set it to 20. That just makes it either go faster or slower in this case. And then I'm just going to make the leg go up and down. So I'll go probably rotations, or no, I'll go degrees again on this one because that makes it easier for me. So we'll go 5 degrees up and then 5 degrees down. Then 5 degrees up again and 5 degrees down, and that just makes that little shaking motion. It's a little bit of work and you can tweak it, but it works out pretty effectively. And okay, so now we've got the shaking of the leg. We'll pause it just for a second, and that's what that timer does. When you set a number, it pauses it, and we'll have the leg drop down. So single motor, leg goes down. So then we'll pause it again and set the program for him to sit down. So both motors set this reverse of what it was when it started. And then the final bit is the head goes down again to its starting position. Now it's important to set the starting position, so when your program starts again, everything is as it was. Otherwise the head positions and things would all be messed up. So now you can see how the program kind of relates to the movement of the dog. We'll just talk through it again. So the yellow on that bone that we made controls the program. It starts by head going up, legs go up, single leg goes up and the sound happens, and shakes the leg anytime now. Leg goes down, both legs go down, and head goes down as well. Reset and ready to go again.
Well, okay, I guess that's it. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it. If you have any suggestions about things you'd like to see done with robotics or with these kits, please let us know. You could get the dog to do other things, we could build other robots. The world's your oyster. Just about anything's possible. Well, not anything, but just about anything. Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.